All right. I got my notes for Avengers Endgame. I can't wait to talk about this. All right. First note Avengers Endgame
I'm
is.
sorry, Nick. You have to do a non-spoiler review.
What do you mean I have to do a
You do
non-spoiler
realize the
review?
movie hasn't even opened yet. Give
But I
people a
have
chance to
so
see
I have
it.
so many notes here. I mean, this movie it's 3 hours long. I have to talk
This
about
movie's gonna be
something.
massive. You have to do a
So I
spoiler
have to
review
do a
as
spoiler
well.
review too. All right. Let's talk about Avengers Endgame, non-spoiler edition. What's up, guys? Oh my god, after all these movies, after 21 movies or 22 movies or whatever it's been, we've finally gotten to Avengers Endgame. The movie is officially released. It's out. A lot of people have seen it, and we're going to talk about it. Non-spoiler, of course, because it's only Thursday. The movie has a weekend. So I'm going to post my spoiler review on Monday, but this is a movie that is years in the making. That is the culmination of everything that has come before it. You know, I said Avengers Infinity War is the culmination, but this movie just is the culmination. This is the movie that sets everything to an end for this franchise going into a new era. And the movie is directed, of course, by the Russo brothers once again. And I've given a lot of issues with the Russo brothers. I've had a lot of problems with some of their movies, especially with Civil War and Infinity War. But guys, this is the best thing that they've done since Winter Soldier. I still like Winter Soldier the best of any MCU movie, but the level of craft, the level of what they had to deal with, the level of so much stuff on their shoulders, the payoffs they have to do, the insanity that they have to go through to make this movie. I'm sorry, but this is a movie that is epic on every proportional level. It's insane. It's beautiful. It'll make you cry. It's just everything you've ever wanted to. It would say this was the last movie. This was the series finale. This is what you want. You want that emotional payoff, and this brings it out in spades. There are things in this movie that will make you go, will blow your mind. There are things that people are doing in this movie that will make you go and just like you're like, holy crap. And there are moments like in the beginning where it's very just it's methodical and it's well paced and it's just beautiful to watch. And then you get to the second half and it's just another beautiful moment. And then you get to the third act, which you've heard a lot of people review about, is one of the best things in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Period. It's a thing that just blows your mind when you're watching it. You're like, I don't know how they pulled this off. I don't know what they did, but Kevin Feige, the Russo brothers, you know, everybody who Scott McFeely and Christopher Marcus, they have done something of epic proportions here. And guys, it delivers in every type of spade you can imagine. And once again, you know, it brings back the original Avengers, you know, the Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, you know, you have Mark Ruffalo, Scarlett Johansson, you get Jeremy Renner back, you know, the original Avengers in the Avengers movie, they get their spotlight moments to, you know, maybe close out characters and stuff and so forth. And it's just, I'm just so impressed with what's going on in this movie. I'm so impressed that I was able to go into this movie. You know, you when you see a lot of reviews, you do get skeptical because you're like, you know, when you see a lot of critics who have more pull, who can see this movie on a Monday during the world premiere, and they're going, "This is the greatest thing ever." You're like, is it really the greatest thing ever? Is it gonna be that movie that is gonna be so hyped that it's gonna ruin your emotions and ruin your day? And no, it's not. It's the If it weren't for Winter Soldier and weren't for the original Avengers, this would be the best thing that Marvel's ever put out. Period. Outside of Logan. Logan's a different, you know, genre or whatever. But yeah, it's just like there's several moments in this movie that just it's you know, it was pulling at my heartstrings. And there are just several things that there's this one moment I'll talk about in spoilers that just I jumped out of my chair. I leapt out of my chair. I was so excited by it. And there was, you know, other moments that I just like, holy crap, and just the payoffs and just the everything you're seeing. It's so beautiful and so exciting. Like I said, there are some issues with this movie. There's some characters that maybe don't get utilized very much. There's certain scenarios that are a little bit weaker than others, but it's like one of those things you go and you go. what did I just witness? You have to think about what you witnessed. You have to contemplate. You have to like let it stew. And that's what this movie does. You have to see it like 2 or 3 times just to kind of get the overall flow of the movie. And like I said, everybody's just in their A game here. This is what a movie should do to finish out a series before it continues on to the new generation, as it were, of Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I'm interested to see what Kevin Feige and crew are going to do with the next phase, which is Phase 4. I guess Far From Home is going to finish out Phase 3, which is kind of just pulled out recently about what they were talking about. But yeah, I mean, I want to talk about so much more about this movie because it's just insane. But you guys haven't seen it. A lot of people haven't seen it because this movie sold a lot of tickets, like 4,000 shows sold out. But if you don't come out of this movie at least a little bit happy, a little bit excited, a little bit just emotionally drained, then either you have no soul or you are just dead inside. I'm kidding about that, but this movie has moments for everybody and moments for people, and just moments in general that are gonna do things that are just beautiful. And Alan Silvestri's score is amazing, and the cinematography is amazing. And guys, it's a beautiful movie. It's a movie that just does everything beautifully, and I don't have anything else to say in this non-spoiler review, but this is a movie that I think deserves its praise, and I hope makes a lot of money because it's gonna make $2.5 billion anyways. But like I said, I commend Kevin Feige. I think he's a genius. What he was able to pull off in the 23 movies, the 10 plus years that this franchise has been going on, you did it, man. You did it. Russo brothers, Jon Favreau, Taika Waititi, everybody who's worked on all these movies is just, guys, go see it. It's worth your time, worth your money, and will make you happy about seeing movies in this time frame of era that we're living in. So, but anyways, that's gonna be my non-spoiler take on Avengers Endgame. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it didn't make you too mad. If you feel like you got spoiled, I hope I didn't do anything to spoil it. But when you see this movie, if there are comments below, ignore them. Wait till I get to the spoiler review to make comments, because at least people will be able to spoil the movie at that point. Go see the movie. Don't spoil it for you. There's a hashtag out there that says, "Do not spoil Endgame." That's something you should adhere to. If you spoil it, you're a dick. That's all you're going to say. But otherwise, that's it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for checking out Movie Emporium. I really appreciate it. If you want to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button and the bell at the top. Find out what's coming next for Movie Emporium. Also, check out these 2 videos. They're amazing. I think they're awesome. I think you'll enjoy them too. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.